Hi friends, this is Bilal Heather and this is the sixth part of the video series, and in this video series finally I am about to tell you how exactly you can trade with 100 bucks. Okay, at the start of the video series when I started making this and I started planning to make this video series, I kept in mind all those people who cannot invest big amounts of money in this forex market. Okay, and you will say, okay, Bilal was talking about 100,000 bucks, and sometimes he talks about 10,000 bucks, and sometimes he talks about 1,000 bucks, and I cannot arrange that money. Okay, at a minimum, I told you the example of trading micro accounts, and with micro accounts I told you that with one lots you can trade 1,000 units of the currency. That means 1,000 bucks. Okay, and you will say, okay, Bilal told us that we can actually trade with 100 bucks, and he told us that there are three types of accounts. The first account was having 100,000 bucks in it. The second account was having 10,000 bucks in it. The third account was having 1,000 bucks in it. But he didn't tell us about how I can trade with 100 bucks. Okay, so in this video part I'm going to show exactly how you can trade with 100 bucks, and you can even trade with less than that. You can even start trading with 50 bucks, but that is not recommended. Okay, so you watch this video very carefully and you must pay very close attention to this video part. Okay, so now let's start. Well, this video is about the leverage. Okay, so this leverage thing which I have written on the screen, that there is 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 5 1 10 100 1 200 1 400 1000. These are the leverage which companies provide, and whenever you will be registering with some company, you will be seeing these leverages with that company. When you will register an account with them, you will see these numbers there. Okay, several companies, they have their own different levels of these leverages. Sometimes you will see 1 1 110 1 100 on a company, while some companies they provide at maximum of 1,000, and even some companies are providing 1,500. Okay, this is very huge leverage. Okay, but I will tell you what it exactly means, but I wanted to show you that these numbers you will see on the company's side whenever you will be registering with them, when you will be making some account with them. Okay, I will also tell you, by the way, how to make an account and how exactly you invest your money in it. But for this part, I am just showing you these numbers because you will be looking at them whenever you will be making an account with some company. Okay, so now let's go ahead in the next slide and let me tell you how you can trade with 100 bucks. So here you can see I have written that your investment is 100 bucks. Okay, with 1-1 leverage, okay, with 1-to-1 leverage, your investment, your $100 investment is exactly equal to $100. Okay, you can purchase with this $100 investment, you can purchase euros with them, you can purchase Australian dollars with them, you can purchase British pounds with them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that you can understand. Okay, so now let's go ahead and back to the example of units. And as you know that when you're having an account with a company which is offering standard accounts, where your one lot equals 100,000 units. There you can trade a minimum lot size of 0.01. okay, you can trade one lot size, but you can trade a minimum of 0.01 lot size. okay, and if you have that much lots, if you're trading that much lots, then you need to have at least 1000 US dollars on your account in order to open a trade with 0.01 lots. okay, because please stay with me. okay, I'm going to explain it. So here you have, with one lot on a standard account, you know that one pip change equals $10, and if you're opening a trade with 0.01 lot, how much a pip change will bring you? Yes, that's exactly what I have written here. With 0.01 lot, your one pip change will bring 10 cents profit or loss. okay, this is simple. okay, one lot equals $10, 0.5 lots equals $5, 0.1 lot equals $1, and 0.01 lot equals 10 cents. okay, so now you have to understand that if you have $100 investment and you are on a standard, you wanted to make an account on a standard account, and you are wishing to have a leverage of 1:1, then you cannot open then you cannot trade on a standard account. okay, you should have this thing in your mind. But I will tell you how to open a trade, how to trade on a standard account with $1 investments in the next slide. But look at the second point which I have written here. That is, if you are on a mini account, okay, then what you do it here, you can trade as you know, one pip change on a mini account equals $1. okay, if one pip changes on a mini account, you get $1 profit or loss. okay, but here you can trade a minimum of 0.01 lot on a mini account, and what it will be equal to, it will be equal to $0.01. okay, that is 1 cent. okay, if you wish to open a mini account with a forex broker, and you wish to have the leverage to be 1:1, then you can open an account with then you can trade with $100 on a mini account if you're wishing to have the leverage to be 1:1. okay, but with 1:1 leverage, you will earn, if you will open this much lots on a mini account, and you cannot open more than that lots. okay, because your investment is $100, and you cannot open 0.02 lots on a mini account because you don't have that much investment with you. But I will tell you how exactly you can make more money with that much investment, with that $100. okay, just stay with me, just watch this video and complete, then you will understand how exactly we should trade with $100. okay, now with a 0.01 lots, that you can at maximum you can trade on a mini account with 1:1 leverage. okay, so with 1 pip change you will get 1 cent. okay, so you need to trade all the day, all the nights. Let me say that if you wanted to trade with $100 investment and you want your leverage to be 1:1, then that's not the best option. okay, that's not what you do with $100 investment. okay, I will tell you what should you do, but keep watching this video. okay, now you can understand that On a standard account with $100 and with 1 leverage, you cannot open an account, you cannot trade. With on a mini account with $100 investment and with 1 leverage, you can trade, but you will not get enough profits. You will get $0.01 with 1 pip change on a mini account. Okay, and if you're thinking, okay Bilal, I will do that, I will make an account with $100 on a mini account, and I will set my leverage to 1 and I want to earn 1 cent per pip change. That's fine for me. But there are people around there, they don't want that minimal profit. Okay, this is nothing. 0.01 is nothing. Okay, so now anyways, let's move on to the next line in here, and that is, on a micro account you can trade a minimum of 0.01 lot, and that will be equal to $0.001. That is very minimal thing that you won't be going to trade. And one thing, on a mini account you are not because you have $100 investment, and you can trade here 0.10 lots at maximum. Okay, because you have $100 investment, that's why you can trade 0.10 lots at maximum on a micro account. Okay, and 0.10 micro account will be equal to 0.01 lot on a mini account. 0.10 micro lot will be equal to 0.01 mini lot. Okay, now you will be thinking, okay, Bilal has taught us how exactly we should trade with $100, but this profit which he is showing us is very minimal. And you might be thinking, okay, we need to invest more in order to earn more. Well, that's not the case. Okay, you should not be worrying, because I'm about to show you the next slide where we are going to increase our leverage. And now when you're making an account with a company, they are offering several levels of leverage. Okay, and this leverage thing is actually coming from the liquidity providers. Okay, what they do actually, let me tell you this example here, then I will tell you how exactly it works. Okay, now if you're investing $100 and you are choosing your leverage to 110, then your original investment, which is $100, is not $100 anymore now. Okay, your $100 investment is equal to $1,000 now. How cool is that? Okay, the company is actually lending you that $900. Okay, but this lending is very critical, is very tricky. It needs to be understand. You have to understand it, and that I will tell you in the next slide. But let's keep it simple, and let's say that when you're opening an account with a company and your investment is $100 and you have chosen your leverage to be 110, then now you can trade with $1,000. Okay, because your original investment is multiplied by 10. Okay, now that's the good news. Now that you have $1,000, I mean, you have invested $100, I know, but because of the leverage you have chosen, now your investment is not $100 but it is $1,000. Okay, that this leverage allows you to trade with 1,000 units actually. Okay, so now you can trade in a standard account now. That's the good news. Okay, you can open a maximum of 0.01 lots on a standard account. Okay, because on a standard account you need to have at least $1,000 investment with 1 leverage. Okay, you need to have $1,000 investment in order to open 0.01 lots. Okay, and now with 110 leverage you have that. Okay, so now you can open a trade with 0.01 lots on a standard account. That means you can trade on a standard account. Okay, and your 0.01 lots change will bring you 10 cents. Okay, that we saw in the previous slide, which is in front of you now. Okay, now what if you increase your leverage? What if you are wanting to open an account with a broker, and you are selecting the leverage to be 1/100? That 1/100 leverage will increase your investment by multiplying it with 100, and that equals 10,000. So now you can actually purchase, buy and sell 10,000 units of the currency which you are trading. Okay, and now you can open a maximum of 0.10 lots on a standard account. If you're choosing this much leverage, that is 1/100, and you are on a mini account, you can open 1 lots on a mini account now. Okay, you have the same investment, you have $100 investment, you are on a mini account, but you have chosen your leverage to be 1/100, and now with your $100, and you can trade 10,000 units of the currency which you are wanting to trade. Okay, that's the cool thing about leverage. Okay, you have small investments, no problem. If you will choose a higher leverage for you, it should not be very huge. I will tell you why in the next slide, but you can choose a leverage, medium leverage you can say, which is not very high and which is not very low. Then you will make much more profits with it. Okay, so now keep this example here. Let's stick with 1/100 leverage here. Now you can open a maximum of 0.10 lots on a standard account, and your 1 pip change will bring you $1. Okay, profit or loss. Okay, that you should keep in mind, that whenever you are trading in the market and market moves in your favor, that brings you profit, and if it moves in against you, that will bring you loss. Okay, so now with your $100, now you can trade 0.10 lots at maximum, but you are not restricted to open that much lots. You are free. You can trade from 0.01 up to 0.10 lots on a standard account. You are free to excuse me you are free to open 0.05 lots. Now you can open 0.08 lots, you can open 0.09 lots, but at maximum you can trade 0.01 lots, 0.1 lots. If you will try to trade 0.15 lots, you won't be able to do that. Okay, so now let's go ahead in the next slide. Now what if you are investing, you are trading in Forex market, and you thought, oh okay, that leverage thing is very cool. Now I can trade with $100 investment, but I will make my leverage to be high. I am going to make it 1/500. Okay, so this will allow me to trade with $50,000. Okay, I have $100 investment, but I can trade with $50,000. Okay, so why not do that? So I will tell you why not do that with this example which I have written in here, that if if your leverage is 1,500, that means you can trade with 50,000 units. You can open a trade with 0.5 lots, and 1 pip change will be equal to $5. Okay, that's a huge risk. That is gambling. You should not do that. Don't do it, because let's say your investment is $100 and you open a trade at 1.3450. Because every exchange company charges you charges you the spread which you need to pay in order to have a deal with them, to have some exchange deal with them. Okay, because of that, the company is charging you 2 pips fees for that. Okay, and when you will open the trade with 0.5 lots, the price is the current value is 1.3450, and because of spread, trade opens at 1.3452. By making this deal, by opening this trade, you already lose 2 pips, because that's the spread that is the broker will charge you. Okay, that means you already lose $10. Okay, because the $10 goes to the exchange company. These are the fees that they charge when you exchange something. Now you have only $80 with you. Okay, and each pip change will bring you $5 profit or $5 loss. Okay, so that means you have only 16 pips left. Okay, that means if market goes 16 pips against you, even in 5 minutes or 1 minute or something like that, you will lose all of your money. Your $100 will be gone and you will wash your account. Okay, so that's very risk involved here, huge risk involved here. You should not open an account with this much investment and with high leverage like 1,500. Okay, you should, even if you open an account with that much leverage, you should not open trades of this much lots. 0.5 lots on $100 is big risk. You should not do that. Okay, this is gambling. This is not, I will not, never ever recommend that, because as you know, when we start trading or when we do something like that, there is something that is called greed. Okay, and that is natural in every human being. So and we should also know that greed is cursed, and whenever we do that, whenever we become greedy or something, we always make losses for us. So now that after watching this video part, you should know that you can trade with $100 investment, but you should choose a leverage at maximum 100. Okay, this is recommended by me, and this is not a big risk, and you have 100 pips margin here. And also I recommend that if you have opened 100 you have opened an account with leverage 100, you should not open the maximum allowed lot, which is 0.10. You should stick to around 0.01 or 0.02, not more than that. Okay, you should have planning. And now that you understand what is a leverage and how you can trade, how you can start trading with $100, and what are the risks involved when choosing high leverage, and what are the benefits when choosing a leverage of medium size. Okay, which is not very huge, which is not very low, and that's all. Okay, that's all for this video part. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have learned something. In the next part, I'm not sure what I will be talking about, but now I'm going to shift my attention to tell you how exactly you should trade in this forex market with that much investment. Okay, now I will tell you what are the softwares used and whatever. We'll see in the next part. So thank you for watching this part. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.